find brand new worlds right here on Earth, where anything is possible. Same planet, different dimension. I've found the gateway.
Clarity. People used to see energy on the land, just like the Aborigines still do today. They call them the song lines because they literally treat these magnetic lines which cross the landscape everywhere in the world. In this room right now, for example, there's probably a magnetic line of energy, and even NASA knows about this.
Human being has acupuncture meridian system. Acupuncture meridian system. The Mother Earth has the spider woman's web. So the vortex phenomenon is acupuncture points on the Earth's surface. And so people have built temples, pyramids, domes, etc. in places of power. And why do they build these structures? Because they want to draw that energy. Because energy is consciousness. The more energy you have, the more awake you become. The more you have higher mind functions available. And the more energy you have, the more power you have to control your space and ultimately the world. Because who has those buildings? The church and the state. And they've all had those buildings, from pyramid states to the political and religious institutions. So you look at the life force and the energetic field of the Mother Earth as a living being. So it's not just the power of the land, it's also the spiritual guardians who are activating those places that people are making pilgrimage to. So it's more than just a physical phenomenon called a vortex. It's the living force of the whole Mother Earth and the spiritual powers that help govern the spiritual evolution here.
So when the Aborigines are walking along the land and they hear the electromagnetic lines, they can turn on a dime and they can follow those song lines and they'll sing as they're walking because they treat them as cassette tape, and cassette tape is also electromagnetic. It's got a ferric compound on which you engrave songs into it. They basically imprint their energy along these lines, so the next people that come along on the desert, they know where they are. And it's the same relationship that's been going on for thousands of years. We knew where these lines were, and wherever these lines crossed, we marked them as a place called the altar, which then became the altars of the churches and the Christian temples and the Catholic churches that were built on top of the old pagan sites. That's why they're called altars, they altar you. And it's well known that there's a positive charge that comes out of one of your hands and a negative charge comes out of the other. So when you do this in the act of prayer, you're creating an electrical charge. So you, as an electromagnetic being, can sit on a specific point of the land, and whether there's a church on it, a Gothic cathedral, a pyramid, a Stonehenge, a crop circle, whether you're going to sit on one of these or not, you can actually stand on these points on the Earth's surface and alter yourself.
Well, we don't want to affect the natives.